In today's video. Hi guys, welcome to today's video. It's been a minute and I'm sorry for not being able to post so lately. So today I did a post on my website regarding a care guide and ecology guide for the species that you're seeing here. This is the Dinomyrmex gigas, the giant forest ants, and so I want to do this companion video since many of you have requested. So this is my enclosure, my new nest I mean, and this is the outworld, basically a plastic tub with some dry substrate for the arena, a honey, water or rock sugar mix feeding dish, and in the back just the water dish. I always make sure that this arena stays absolutely bone dry, to avoid having them to move to this side, and making sure that they stay on the more humid on the nest side. So basically I want to brief you on the history and the story of this colony. So I got this colony around middle of October 2023, and just look at this great pile of eggs. Meanwhile, so I got this in October 2023 with one queen and one worker. As you can see, this queen has a huge dent on her gaster, but it doesn't seem to affect her at all. I got 3 queens. She was the only one with the dent, and at the same time she was the only one who was fertilized. The other 2 one of them already died, but the other one is still alive, still laying eggs and developing into larvae and pupa, but only males come out. It's a pity. But as I was saying, although she has a dent, she is perfectly fine, and she has been able to raise her colony greatly. So I got her as one queen and one nenetic, and I think 3 or 4 pupa. And soon after getting her, one of those other pupa ecloded. But everything was going fine. I was keeping them in the original nest, which was something like this, just a plastic box with some substrate. But it was a problem to feed them because I had to open the nest every time, and this would disturb them. So what I noticed that started to happen was that the nenetics were very short-lived. So for a very long time I couldn't get more than 2 or more than 3 workers together, because after 1 or 2 weeks they would perish, and this was starting to be problematic. So I decided to do 2 things. First of all, to try to change the type of food that I was giving them, the type of sugars, to be more diverse. So including rock sugar, honey, water, different types of honeys, different mixtures, some pollen from time to time. I also increased the amount of protein of crushed baby roaches that I was giving, and this seemed to help stabilize the colony. Soon after, I was able to get 5 workers, and this was the moment then that I decided that with 5 workers it was already too troublesome to feed them on that nest, and the amount of stress that I was inducing to the colony was immense, and this was completely unnecessary. So I decided to design this nest. This is going to be a temporary nest, but for now it works. So I designed this to in the same line as the original nest. So basically, what we have in the nest is basically a bottom substrate made of clay that helps to retain all the water. I inject water directly into the clay substrate, and then on top of the clay substrate I have cocoa fiber. So basically the intention is to have the humidity to evaporate through the layers into the nest, and this has been working perfectly well. The basic rule is, as long as I keep the arena completely dry, there's absolutely no reason for them to move out. Unfortunately, I had an accident. After making this new nest, I had to transfer them, and unfortunately this transfer had to be forcefully. It couldn't be done trying to coax them or convincing them to move into this nest, because the other one didn't have any connection ports or any holes or any openings that I could utilize, only the cover. So everything had to be forcefully. And unfortunately, what ended up happening was that, as you can see in the picture, the workers grab the brood or keep the brood in their mandibles. So I wasn't careful enough, and then when I tried to move the worker with the brood, I didn't notice, but as I grabbed her with my pincers, she ended up releasing the pile of brood into the ground, and I could not find it. I don't know where it went, but I lost it completely. So I was left with one queen, 5 workers, and no brood, and which was a disaster. At this moment, I then decided that I had to do something. So I went online and decided to purchase 5 pupa from another Dinomyrmex gigas keeper, a seller that would sell broods for a certain amount. So I got 5 pupa, and they came in great condition. The same day that I got them, 2 of them ecloded into fully fledged workers. Actually, I don't know if you're able to see, but 2 of these workers that I have in my colony now are actually a bit larger, and these came from the pupa brood boost. One day later, after receiving these pupa, the 3rd worker ecloded. So I was now with 8 workers already. Unfortunately, two of the other pupa, either because they were poorly formed or malformed, were destroyed and discarded. But still, I think I got a pretty good advantage. This also seemed to help stabilize the colony and the queen. And 1 week after this brood boost, the queen started to lay eggs again. Of course, very slowly, one by one. First started with 1, and then like a week later I had 3, and now, as you can see, I think I have around probably 8 or 10 over there. Probably 10 too much, but 8 for sure. So this is the state that the colony is at. So I have been keeping them since October, so almost 5 to 6 months. So as you can see, the development is extremely slow. I'm planning to boost them once more, just to make sure that there is no impact from any sudden deaths from these workers, and it's a fantastic species. I'm so happy to being able to keep them and observe them and also photograph them, and I think I took fantastic photos. I invite you to go to the website and see them for yourself. Of course, the photos from the queens are from the other 2 queens that I had, because this one had a dent and I didn't want to disturb her as well, since she had the 1 worker. So basically, this is an update that many of you requested on this colony and this species. I will try to do updates more often on this species and others. Once again, I'm so sorry for being absent. Life has been crazy now. I have a ton of responsibilities. A lot of things have changed in my work, so it's life, but I'll try my best to keep you all updated. Thank you so much for joining me and being part of this adventure, and see you on the next video. Bye bye.